Sometimes, however, you have to use the results of what you've been given to find probabilities. And let me show you what I mean. This dice has 4 sides, right? So you might be thinking, oh, well, it's a 1 in 4 chance that it's going to be 1, 2, 3, or 4, right? Not exactly. For this example, we have to use the probability to estimate the score being more than 3. To do that, we use the results that we've been given. The results we've been given are as follows. We have 120 plus 115 plus 123 plus 242, which is a total of 600 rolls, okay? So then the probability of working out a number more than 3 is just going to be 242 over 600. Or in 2 decimal places as the dumbass question wants it, 0.40, okay? Is this a fair dice? No. And that's the point that I'm trying to make. It's not a fair dice because the results are very much skewed so that 4 is more likely. And there's evidence beyond a reasonable doubt that that's the case. Is this video helpful so far? Make sure you subscribe so that you never miss a video from me. Now let's take a look at working out the rest of those results and then getting the probabilities that way. So in this case, there are only blue counters, green counters, red counters, and yellow counters. Ogla is going to take a random counter from a bag. Here are the probabilities, and we're told that the number of red counters is 4 times the number of green counters. So how would we complete the table? Well, the first thing we need to do is need to work out the probability of green or red. That's just going to be 1 minus 0.4 minus 0.15, which is equal to 0.45, okay? So that's the probability of it being either green or red. Now, what we need to do from here is we need to split this 0.45 into 4 times the number of green counters and red counters, okay? So red to green is equal to 4 to 1, okay? Now let's use our skills from ratio to split this 0.45 into 4 and 1, which is equal to 5 shares, yes? So now if 5 shares is equal to 0.45, that means that 1 share is going to be 0.45 divided by 5, which is 0.09. Okay, and so the ratio between red and green is equal to 4 times 0.09 and 0.09. Okay, so we know that the number of green is 0.09. The number of red will be 4 times 0.09, which is equal to 0.36. And that is what the table should look like once it's filled in. Need more help with this topic? Not a problem. Join my Discord server and ask me whatever questions you want for fast responses, guaranteed. Now let's look at this question, which is similar, but it has an extra step. There are some counters in a bag. The counters are either red, white, blue, or yellow. Bob is going to take a counter out at random. We're told that blue, the probability is 0.45, yellow is 0.25. Okay, cool. There are 18 blue counters, and the probability that Bob takes a red is twice as likely that it will take the white. Okay? So work out the number of red counters in the bag. Well, what did we do last time? First, we need to work out the probability of red or white, which is equal to 1 minus 0.45 minus 0.25, which is equal to 0.3. Now, we know that this 0.43 can be written in the ratio 2 to 1. So, red to white is equal to 2 to 1, which is equal to 3 shares. So, 1 share is equal to 0.1. So, therefore, the probability of red is 0.2. And the probability of white is 0.1. Okay? Happy with that so far? If not, rewind and try again. But for everyone else, that is where we stopped last time. However, we need to know how many counters there are in the bag. To do that, it's going to be a pretty simple process. It's what we've already been doing, but this time with the probability. So we know the probability of blue is going to be 0.45, which as a fraction is 9 over 20. Okay? 9 over 20 represents 18 counters. So therefore, 1 in 20 represents 18 over 2 counters. 9 counters, which is equal to 2. So therefore, the number of counters is going to be 2 times 20, which is equal to 40 counters. Okay? Now we can use the probability of, what do we want? We want red counters. We know the probability of red is 0.2, so therefore, the number of red is going to be 40 times 0.2, which is equal to 8 red counters. And so that is our final answer. Thank you guys for watching. Do you guys want to pass your exams with flying colours? Drop me an email and we can organise a meeting and a quote. Keep on learning as you have no idea what you're capable of doing.